Haim, we caught up with him in the green room, in a small cupboard.
Storage unit before the show, yeah?
Yeah, backstage before last night's show, and this is what went down. Congratulations on the album. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly when I say Milo Xyloto.
Perfect.
Yeah, great.
Perfect, good.
We
know what it means. We don't need to go in.
Of course.
It's self-explanatory.
Who doesn't?
So you don't need to go into that.
it's we got to have a listen before it's come out, which is, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but your record company sends the songs, but
right.
it's encrypted that it's sent to us. So if it's ever leaked, you'll know that it's Hamish and Andy that did it.
That's how we get sent it as well.
Oh, really? It's encrypted with Coldplay, is it?
Yeah.
Or,
we had this crazy system. You get sent a file by email, and then we'd get sent a text message with a code to access it. So it's basically
but not just any code. Like, this is when we were mastering it a couple of weeks ago, and it was like ENXP2164MPLWYPN21643217217
Right, so now we've got Coldplay's code. So we can now pirate it, and it'll look like you distributed it, you fools. But it's so, I mean, I suppose you've got to do that, though, in this day and age.
On our second record, Guy was on the tube and had a CD that said Coldplay second album on it, and left it on the tube.
God. I was trying so hard to not lose it. Yeah. The doors closed and it went away, and I realised that I'd left it on the chair next to me.
Yeah. But nobody, I mean, we can't even give our stuff away.
Is that
no one did it?
That no one pirated it?
Yeah, it is a little bit.
But that's why you had to change the name from that catchy album title, Second Album. Well, we can't call it Second Album. They'll know it's the one from the train.
With regards to song titles, like one of my favourite songs of yours is The Scientist.
Yes.
The tough thing for that is the words The Scientist aren't necessarily in the chorus. So when I say The Scientist, I generally have to try and sing. Someone goes, which song's that? I sing it. They go, oh yeah, I love that one as well.
Right.
Is that consideration for you guys when you're naming?
They can't love it that much if they don't know what it's called.
True. But
how many people have children that I love that child, but I can't remember its name.
Describe its face for me. Oh yeah, blue eyes.
Oh yeah, that's my third son.
Yeah, curling brown hair. Yeah.
When you're naming songs, I think you guys are recidivists for this. You name it, but generally sometimes it doesn't actually appear in the song. Has that ever been in discussion for the band? Like, people might not remember.
I know it's like with this album title, Milo Xyloto. It's at the moment it does seem a bit ridiculous. It's nice to have a few layers of
mystique on it?
Well, not mystique, but or depth, even. So that
what scientist inspired you to write The Scientist?
There's a doctor. No,
Einstein, obviously. Trick question.
It was just like someone who is thinking hard,
methodical,
and it just gives it a bit more of a world.
Yeah. Well, I think with the album title, the new one coming out, Milo Xyloto,
you guys are nailing the pronunciation.
I was just showing. I don't have a question. I was just pronouncing it. Obviously, it's worth 26 in Scrabble if you add up all the points.
Is it?
Don't play dumb. And you have both been 26. All the bands have been 26 at some point in their life. So it's a very obvious.
Yep, connection.
Yeah. So I've got it, haven't I?
Yep. And if you add 4 26s, it's 104.
Yeah.
Which is the age we'll be in 70 years.
Yeah. It's like a new Da Vinci Code.